Hey guys, how you doing? Hopefully you're doing okay. I'm going to read through the full article pretty much. I'm also going to play a very short video. There's no crime that's been committed as far as we're aware, but I'm going to cover this topic in any case. There is a link in the description. And if you do appreciate this type of coverage, the coverage of this topic, please do like, comment, subscribe, share the video as you see fit. So as I say, there's no crime as far as we're aware. This is a hero story, so it's a nice little story. Thought we'd go over it. An Indiana man is being called a hero after he rescued 4 children as well as their 18-year-old sister, so basically 5 children, from a burning house after he noticed their porch was covered in flames whilst he was driving by. The hero is called Nick Bostic, 25 years of age, from Lafayette, Indiana. He was driving to a gas station at around 12:30 a.m. on Monday. He saw a house that was on fire in Union Street, and instead of just driving past, he acted like a hero. He stopped. He saw a fire on the balcony. He slammed the brakes on. He pulled into the driveway. He ran into the house from the back, and he was shouting, "Is anybody in there?" And he noticed 4 people ranging between 1 and 18 coming down the stairs after they were woken up by his screams. They were asleep. They only woke up because of his making a racket. He asked the children if there was anyone else left in the home, and he was told that there was a 6-year-old still in the home. So he ran back into the pitch black, choking on smoke that came out of nowhere. He began checking under beds and in closets on the 2nd floor, and then, thankfully, he heard a child faintly cry. Despite being in a black lagoon of smoke, Nick Bostic, our new favorite hero, went further in, grabbed the child, and ran upstairs to get away from the flames because it was so excruciatingly hot. He had to run upstairs. How scary is that? We'll watch that video in just a moment. It started to get hard to see because the smoke was getting bad. I don't know how to explain it, but it was like I accepted I was going to probably die right there that night. But it was a weird calm. You just got to work as fast as you can. So he took this 6-year-old child upstairs, and his only option was to break through a 2nd-story window and jump with the child in his arms. There were minor injuries. There were minor injuries. The hero, Nick Bostic, and here he is, landed on his right side. The child landed on his left side. Nick suffered injuries to his back, arm, and ankle, and the 6-year-old child suffered minor injuries. We don't know the details of that, but there is Nick Bostic in hospital. There is a GoFundMe. There's a link in the description. He's got a way to go. He's raising funds for his medical costs. Of course, he suffered injuries. He has been hospitalized. He seems in very good spirits, though. Well done, Nick. You deserve to be in good spirits. There he is, reading through the menu with, looking a little bit poorly, really. His arm looks a bit, pardon my French, fucked up. So that's pretty much the full details. Here's a picture of the property. There is a picture of the property there. Here is Nick. I'm going to say this, and I don't mean this as any shame towards Nick, but he is slightly on the large side. Not as large as me, to truth be told, but he's slightly on the large side. So that kind of, to me, that adds to what he achieved here. He really not only put his life on the line, but he's not a physically athletic guy. He's just a normal dude driving home, saw some flames, got involved, and became a hero. Here's a short clip.
Are you ready? Everybody. Walk across the street. Let's get away from the house.
So we can watch that again.
Are you taking us? Thanks, everybody. Medic! Here, she left you, man. Come on, here. I need oxygen. Yes, Dad. You gotta go away from the house, okay? Walk across the street with me. Let's get away from the house.
So yeah, he ran out of the building. He had to jump out the second story window with the 6-year-old child in his hands, and then he ran away from the burning building. As the officers arrived, they told him to sit down. He said he needed oxygen, so they take him to the I don't know, the emergency medical services. I presume there's an ambulance at this point, but thankfully everyone survived. It could have been 5 fatalities, could have even been 6 if Nick was, got stuck in there. I mean, if he was taken by the flames. So it's an absolute, he is an absolute hero. He's a credit to your country. Just driving home, minding his own business, sees a fire, could have driven past, could have thought to himself, oh, you know what? The fire brigade will handle that. I'm sure someone's called. No worries. Well, I'll leave them to it. I want to go home and have my pizza, whatever it happens to be. But no, he didn't do that. He slammed the brakes on. He shouted at the building, which in turn woke 5 people up, 5 children. Well, 4 children and 1 18-year-old. And saved their lives. And there was that 6th child, the 6-year-old boy, who was still in there. So he went in, and look, that's what he was stepping into. That's the aftermath of what he was stepping into. So an extremely brave young man. Well done, Nick. There's a picture with the mayor. He absolutely deserves all of the credit that he gets. Hopefully somebody buys him a new t-shirt. But yeah, there is a GoFundMe. So he's trying to look for 50,000. He's not doing too bad, but you might feel that this guy deserves a little bit of a financial pat on the back. If so, maybe that's something to consider. For now, I'm going to wrap things up at this point, guys. Take care.